right, breadcrumbs. So we have a breadcrumbs container here, and this is where we'll want to put this schema. There's probably a sleek way to do this, but I don't know it. So we've got our breadcrumbs container, and this is where we're going to put our schema. So we'll do schema, and then do const schema, and this should be, so anywhere that we have 3 breadcrumbs, I want to put them in there, and anywhere it has 2, we'll want to use that. So I do know a way to do this, I believe. I think I've done this before. So it may not be done in the breadcrumbs container though. Let's take a look, breadcrumbs. Yeah, so I would just use this. That's all I need. All right, so we won't use the container because I don't think I need it. So we go to our breadcrumbs though. We're going to import our schema from, okay, we'll keep it. Did I even use breadcrumb container here? I guess kind of. So this is going to be a return. All right, so we're going to do our const schema. It's going to be an array where, not even, so we'll do our breadcrumbs container. So we're going to take just this as an example. So schema is equal to this as an object. All right, and so what we'll do is we're going to do our breadcrumbs.map breadcrumb, and then we're going to do the same thing really. So index and array. And this is going to then return that object. There we go. All right, so now we're going to take our breadcrumb.name, and this, I should have, do I have my get server side URL? I do. So this is going to get the URL set on the server side instead of having to pull it in from my globals. And then we should be able to do this breadcrumb.link. All right, so I broke something here. Oh, well, let's get through this first. And then, so it's only going to be, oh, so I'm not mapping the entire thing. So what needs to happen is first, let's get rid of this because position is going to be index +1. And so this actually just needs to be where we're doing our breadcrumbs. So we're going to do breadcrumbs.map. Then here we do our breadcrumb, and then now move you here. Don't need this array. And then all of this goes away. That doesn't exist anymore. Perfect. But what we need to do is the name stays, but the URL does not exist just for this schema. It can exist, so actually let's just leave it. So if there is no breadcrumb link, I don't think that happens, but we'll see. What did I do? Return statement is not allowed here. Schema index. Nothing's going to show up yet because we need to add it to, well, now we need that breadcrumbs container. So does it have usages? It does. Oh, okay. So what we can do, if I go into breadcrumbs, it comes up here. But then I can instead, I don't want to have to map it. So we'll come to our breadcrumbs container. We can add it here. So if I return, I should just be able to do, oops, return, come on, do a fragment here. And then let's make sure that that doesn't break anything here. It does not. Then we can do our schema. There we go. Schema. Now our breadcrumbs. Let's see what happens. Small breadcrumbs. Oh, well, it's going to come down here. There it is. All right, so that means I don't need this or this. So this had this like a double slash at the end there. And I don't need that. So breadcrumb, lots of breadcrumbs. All right, so it's just somewhere down here. That's an image object, breadcrumb list. All right, so we got rid of our, so I guess there's no link coming in for the last one. So what we would do is breadcrumb.link, grab this to make it easier to search. And there we go. So now I got rid of, there was no link, so I was able to just get rid of that here. So we have our breadcrumbs, and this is in breadcrumbs. So if I kept like adding like layers, then it should just continue to expand. So then I should have a const up here called breadcrumbs. Yep, I sure do. And so I've got my link and my name. And the reason that that last link was undefined was because I didn't include a link here, which is now why I'm able to take that off over there. So then we should be able to go to like our industries page. And I don't have a place for breadcrumbs here. So that may be something that I want to do, even if I don't include it in like the front end. So what I could do is, I don't need to await anymore. This isn't used, and neither is this. So what I could do is, this is the industry page. So this is 3 layers deep. So I need const of breadcrumbs, and so this could actually just be schema as well. Oh, that makes it easy. And so set our breadcrumbs to be equal to, let's copy and paste, make my life easier. Even though there isn't a blog, I can just drop this in here, and then we've got our industries, and then we have our page, and we should have a title, yep. And so now if I go over to our industries, small business, so industries slug, I did not return it yet. So I want to come down here and do breadcrumbs. So now we should have a breadcrumb list somewhere. Why not? Industries slug. Yeah, so this should be right. Breadcrumbs. So what are these? Image object, image object, image. Oh, okay. I understand what happened. All of this needs to be moved. But let's go ahead and get our breadcrumbs situated. So we're going to change this constant to be, instead of add 2 breadcrumbs, we'll just do add breadcrumbs. And then we're going to, we don't need an async. We just need to do our breadcrumbs. Get rid of our global settings. Let this be get server-side URL. And then should be breadcrumbs.link. And so this is going to be any, so we need to add, so we actually will add our type. Set breadcrumbs to be breadcrumbs props. Property link does not exist on breadcrumbs props. Disagree, but let's just keep moving until I get some things a moving. Unless I need to do, let's just copy all of this and paste it in the return here. So all of that should be good. Perfect. All right. So now we can change this to be from breadcrumbs to be add breadcrumbs. And then it's going to take in the breadcrumbs. Also, first of all, this should be also doing an array, which is going to be add breadcrumbs. It's going to take breadcrumbs. So that worked fine. If I go to industries, all right, we'll check the type error here in a second. I just want to make sure that this works. Yep. All right. So there's that. We have a null, so we need to fix. Oh, and that's in the add image. So, all right, we'll figure that out here in just one moment. So this is working, but I think I need to add in, let's export this type just to make sure it works. So then we'll do, all right, yeah, so, all right, fine. All right, and so now this image here, we need to change this from add image to, I just need to get the image. So it should already be there. Industries, meta, image. Yeah, I didn't think so. So add image. So why am I getting a null value for that image? Oh, okay, so the problem is that it probably doesn't have a meta image. So easy to fix. We'll add it. So we can go to our pages. Nope, sorry, go to industries, and we'll go to small business. We'll go to our SEO, and we'll just add whatever image we can find. Now this doesn't have any meta content, so let's do that. Some description. There we go. So small business is working now. We come here, and then we can do our breadcrumb list, and our image object is showing now too. Great. So we have our breadcrumbs. Let's make sure it still works on our blog, which it should. Breadcrumb list. Great. So we've got home, we've got blog, and then we have position 3. This is my new featured post, which is the actual title. Great. So I think that covers it for our schema.